Hi, this is Graham McLaren at Falling from Trees, where we help connect leaders to nature. Welcome to our series, Happiness, Health, and the Human-Nature Connection. This session is titled, Psychological Renewal Through Nature Experience. For more information about our programs, check out our website at fallingfromtrees.com. I have with me today a box, which contains the newest prescription for mental health and well-being. The power of the contents to treat and prevent mental illness and encourage psychological well-being is so great that healthcare providers around the world are prescribing their use. What is this medical miracle, you might be wondering? Well, inside this box, I have a slice of nature. I'm going to pass this box around the room, and as it comes to you, I encourage each of you to take some time to experience the contents. Touch and feel them, smell them. Go ahead and poke around in there. See what you find. Research shows the experience of nature contributes to mental health and psychological well-being. Researchers have articulated theories of psychological rejuvenation and restoration to explain this phenomenon, and healthcare institutions are now prescribing outdoor activities to promote human health and engagement with the natural world. As you examine the contents of this box, we are going to explore how the human experience of nature can lead to mental and psychological renewal and rejuvenation. Some of the benefits people experience from interacting with nature include enjoyment, relaxation, and most importantly, stress reduction. A 15-minute walk in nature significantly reduces the presence of the stress hormone cortisol. People are able to think more clearly and experience less frustration. Even in urban environments, people who have enough exposure to nature experience greater satisfaction with their homes, their jobs, and their lives. Children and adolescents who are exposed to nature experience increases in self-confidence, self-esteem, and motivation to learn. Exposure to nature improves academic performance and decreases the psychological distress caused by everyday stressful events. Children diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, experience a decrease in symptoms and an increase in attention spans. This evidence indicates that exposure to nature offers significant mental health benefits. So what's happening here? Mental fatigue results from the effort of coping with daily stress and prolonged periods of voluntary directed attention, focusing on one thing while actively excluding others. This is something that our modern lives require quite a bit. This mental fatigue results in symptoms such as impatience, irritability, impulsiveness, and distractedness, all of which can lead to the making of ill-informed decisions and potentially choices that will be regretted later. There are 2 steps that can be taken to recover from this mental fatigue. One is removing the individual from the stressful environment. The second is offering opportunities for the experience of fascination. Fascination is described as an involuntary attention on subjects that are exciting, mysterious, or inherently interesting. Researchers have found that nature offers both the opportunity to take a break from our daily world and moments of fascination. Examples of fascination include staring at a fire, watching an eagle soaring overhead, or observing a cat stalking through your yard. I'll give you my own example. One day I was sitting at my kitchen table, experiencing a bit of a struggle with my work. My daughter was asleep in a stroller just outside the window near a bird feeder. All of a sudden I heard this loud shriek like that of a hawk, and I looked up, and there, on top of a tamarack tree in my yard, was a Steller's jay trying to scare off many of the other birds in the yard. A Steller's jay is a medium-sized blue bird with a crest on its head, and it looks like someone dipped its head in black ink. Well, as I watched, the jay flew down and landed on the corner of the roof, and he started stomping on the metal roofing as if to wake up my daughter. Although she did twitch with each stomp, she remained asleep. So the jay flew down next to the front wheels of the stroller and proceeded to peck at the ground and then point its beak up at my daughter. And it repeated this peck, point, 3 times. When my daughter didn't wake up and leave the area, that Steller's jay hopped up and down a couple of times, ruffled its feathers, and in a flurry of its wings it flew back up to the top of the tree. It squawked a few more times and then flew off into the distance. In my own experience, the next half hour flew by as I effortlessly completed my work. As the body of evidence grows, medical institutions around the world are creating new healthcare protocols and facilities. In Japan and South Korea, doctors are now prescribing forest bathing or forest healing to relieve and treat issues of work stress, digital addiction, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. In the United States, healthcare providers are increasingly providing patients prescriptions to experience nature through outdoor physical activity. Hospitals are even installing healing gardens to help with stress reduction for patients, their families, and interestingly, for healthcare providers as well, because they experience a high rate of burnout. Nature is a restorative environment which offers a break from our everyday stressors and opportunities to experience fascination. These rejuvenating experiences of nature promote positive changes in emotional states, increase our cognitive ability, or the ability to think, and improve the brain's ability to maintain directed attention. The best part is that you don't have to wait for a prescription to experience these benefits. I encourage you to take time every day to experience nature. Go for a walk, spend time gazing out at a beautiful view, or examine a square foot of earth. For nature has the ability to transport us to a state of renewal and rejuvenation. Hey, this is Graham again. Thanks so much for listening to this session. To listen to more of our series on happiness, health, and the human-nature connection, or to find out more about our programs, check out our website at fallingfromtrees.com.